Should I buy this game? It's a question many have asked themselves before. In this age of social media pressure and presence, it's very easy to get FOMO, fear of missing out. And often many are left questioning if the purchase of this game everyone is talking about is worth it. The problem is, how does one determine if their money spent is going to be worth the investment, and how does one quantify their spending? Well, let's talk for a moment about how many games come out a year. Looking at this article, 2024 video game release wrap up. 2024 was quite a big year for gaming. 715 games total, 317 being available for PS4, 426 available for PS5, 256 for the Xbox One, 371 for the Xbox SX, 425 for Nintendo Switch, 62 games for iOS, 59 for Android, 90 for Mac OS, and 639 games for Windows. Wow, that's a lot of numbers. It's a lot of games. Sure, some are mobile games, which to some are not considered buying a game, but in reality, a 99-cent game is still a game someone bought with their money. Money that they most likely worked hard for. In an article posted by NIT, in 2024, the average salary in the US was $62,027. If the average American is making $62,027 a year, how does that person justify where their money goes for gaming? 715 games, $62,027 a year. A lot of hit games can cost up to $69.99, with some going even higher by offering incentives or bundles or in-game currencies. That's $70 full of reasons to question whether this game is worth it. That's a week or two of groceries, a phone bill, a water bill, a birthday gift, Mother's Day, Father's Day, holidays, graduations. When most people have so many other more important things to spend their money on, it's no wonder the question, should I buy this game, comes up so often. Is this game worth it? Time is something no one can buy more of, and not everyone has the same amount of time. According to this article by Consumer Shield, the average hours worked per week by U.S. employees range from 34.3 to 34.8 hours. Now, let's assume Betty here gets off 2 days a week. So 5 days of working is roughly 7 to 8 hours a day. We'll factor in commute to work, 1 hour there, 1 hour back. We're at 10 hours. 24 minus 10 equals 14. But Betty sleeps a good 8 hours a night, otherwise she gets really cranky. So now we're at 14 minus 8, we're looking at 6 hours. But Betty also gets up early enough to eat, get ready for work, so we'll add another hour. And she also has to come home and cook dinner too. Well, that's another hour. Maybe she even has to hit the gym today or pick up her kids. You see where this is going. Suddenly Betty has no time or barely any time to play a video game that she bought for $70. Therefore, the time she does have has to be worth it for Betty. And that's the problem with this question, and why the solution isn't so simple. Nearly every time a game comes out and it's popular enough, someone will ask if they should buy it. It's so common that there are many top gaming channels and gaming blogs that give in-depth reviews to answer this question quickly, right after a game is released. There's even a subreddit called r/should I buy this game. It's such a common phenomenon in the gaming industry, it's like a staple at this point, which is fine. In this digital age of gaming, it's good to question if a game you're likely not going to be able to return is going to be worth it. So how do we determine if it's worth it? The first step is to realize that no matter what you research, no matter what video you watch, article you read, or post on Reddit or any other forum will tell you, you'll never know if a game is worth it until you play it. Step 2. Really look into a game you're interested in. Spoilers free, obviously, unless you're into that. I don't judge. As friends, who although won't be able to tell you 100% if it's good enough for you, they're your friends, and you clearly have stuff in common, so you can trust their judgment enough. Then, like every good adult should, be realistic. Can you afford the price right now? If yes, then break it down. If the game is $70, then make each dollar worth an hour. This is what I do. So if I want to buy a game that's $70, then I better be ready to put 70 hours into it. You can go more or less in dollar per hour value if you want, but the goal and the idea is the same. For PC gamers, Steam does have a good refund policy. 2 hours, 2 weeks, but don't abuse it. Also, Xbox Game Pass isn't a bad idea if you really are interested in your releases a lot, and you can justify the subscription. For console gamers, don't buy it digital if you can avoid it, and check return policies for physical copies wherever you buy the game from. Overall, this question of should I buy this game can never be answered by anyone but you. It's hard, I know, with so many games releasing each year, and game prices going up, and money doesn't grow on trees. You have to face the truth though. You either have to embrace FOMO, break your wallet, wait for a sale, or, play all those other games you have in your video game backlog. Yeah, I know you got one. Cheers.